So, good evening, everyone. Today is Sunday, the 19th of July, that we are all gathering here to do this evening chanting to show our respect and veneration to the Buddha for his kindness and compassion. Today, I've been busy almost all day. In the afternoon, we had this children's visit from this Indian community that they have been studying about different religions, and this year they were studying on Buddhism, so they came to visit. Now, the community is very small, but they have kind of a structured education and indoctrinating children, regular classes, and regularly encouraging children to learn about Hinduism, which is quite interesting. So today, children came and read out the stories of the Buddha and the main teachings of the Buddha. And also, today there was a funeral service to Yupa, who was 91 years old and died this afternoon. And there was one Sri Lankan monk from Australia. So he was migrated to Australia around about very young age, before 10 years old, and spent time in Australia studying Dhamma, studying in Australia and grown up. And it happened that when he was in a high school, he come across with Buddhist studies. Although he was visiting temples, he didn't felt connected until high school. And when he went on to the college, then that really resonated more, and I started visiting temple quite often. It happened that one of his friends got the cancer, and he met her before and after she got the cancer. And before her death, he had an opportunity to visit her, and just a few weeks later she died. After her death, he questioned himself that what if he has got this cancer and about to die? What have I done in my life? What should I think of? Then he felt that there are nothing that he could think of to feel comfortable. So as a result, then he began to attend the meditation retreats and meditation courses, and also attending the temple regularly, attending chantings and rituals regularly. So later on, about 3 years ago, so he decided to become a monk. So he is a monk, 3 years old monk, and he is studying books on the Dhamma and books on Tripitaka books as well. So he's on a visit to UK, so he came to visit the center, and now he's on the way to Perth. And listening to his stories, it appears that after his high school, he was in a college doing electrical engineer, and he was also training to be a pilot. He has got the qualified flying flights, so he is a pilot technically, and also engineer, electrical engineer. But somehow, after seeing his friend's death due to the cancer, he questioned himself that what I should think of if it's to me, what I should be proud of if I have to die now. And that resonated him to be a monk. And since he became a monk, he felt that this is the path, right path, and it gives him comfort, and he feels that happy that he has chosen to be a monk. So this is the one very important, very interesting story that today I come across. So that's why I thought to share with you all. And this is basically because after he had been coming and going in the temples, and after seeing such the illness, sickness and death, it really gave him a strong belief and confidence in the Buddha's teachings. So with that faith and confidence he gained in the Dhamma, so he decided to become a monk. So he put the full effort to cultivate this path and working on this path. And with that he became more mindful of his actions, mindful of his words, and mindful of what he thinks. So he became mindful, and spending much time of contemplating on the life and what life brings and what we should take on. So that's how he has been living. And similarly, a gentleman who came to attend the funeral, he also asked me a question saying that, can I ask you one question? And then I said yes. And so he asked, saying, what will happen after death? And I spoke with him and saying that there are two things happen. One is complete freedom, and another one is reborn in different realms. And complete freedom for those who have attained the liberation, whereas those who haven't, then will have to reborn again and again. So death is not the end of the journey, but just another door that we have to get in. And now when I reflect on that and the monk's story, then we can see that someone is asking, where will I be? And he doesn't know, whereas another one is, how will I be? So the monk was asking, how will I be? What should I take in? And that is the reason he became a monk. And that's the wisdom. Now when we look at that, this is also is like the five the powers or a strength that the Buddha talked about. The first strength is the saddha, the confidence, and the confidence here means confidence in the teachings of the Buddha, that after we have walked on this path we will not be disappointed, and a conviction. So we are our conviction to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So faith being firmly established. And the second is the effort, and our effort have been jealously working on that without giving up cultivation of good things, avoiding bad and cultivation of good things through our body, speech and mind. And when we are cultivating through this body, speech and mind, we got to be mindful, not just doing it sake of doing, but we got to be mindful each time when we are doing, when we are acting. So the third, that's why it's called the sati, or the mindfulness, which got to be there, and the more the better. And then the fourth one is the samadhi, the concentration. Concentration here talking about the ability to be mindful of the tasks that we are supposed to do and are supposed to be doing, and that also helps to understand the true reality, or so-called the discernment or the wisdom or the panya. So that's why these are the 5 strengths that also will be cultivated. It's like it's also become not only the strength but also the factors that we have to develop. So once we have fully developed these factors, then these becomes the strength. It's like the power and the strength. It's like having that will help us to follow the right path. And this cannot be, the saddha or the confidence as we have developed in the path will not be shaken by any other things. Anything happens, and our confidence will be firmly established. And then also there will be no laziness or excuses in relation to the practice, study and practice the Dhamma, and there is no weakness in our mindfulness practice. So our mindfulness is always there, and we are able to overcome the sloth and the torpor, and gaining wisdom as they are. So one after another, we will be gaining the knowledge which will shapes our life, and we will not be having a fear. And the question that the monk asked, that what will I, or what should I think, or what I will be, then that will be no question of it. So we will be having a peace of mind and ready to take another path or another journey or another rebirth for sure. So that's why as our life we are still capable of, consciousness is still strong enough, our physical body is still strong enough. During this time we have to work hard towards the learning and practicing and understanding the Dhamma, which will brings happiness, and sure it will lead us to the liberation eventually. So that's why I thought that based on these stories, I share with you the reflections for tonight. So with this in mind, let's do the chanting on page number 30.